Hello, my star seeds. How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today's reading is going to be for Cancer. We're going to do their money and career reading for February of 2021. I know I'm not in my normal place where I record, but I'm kind of in between moving, so you'll have to excuse me. Down in the description box below, you'll find more information about this reading, as well as links to all my social media pages available. And if you guys would like a personal or an extended reading from me, the email address will be provided, and you guys can send me an email and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So this is the second time I'm recording this one because I didn't really like the first reading, but I had a card flip out that I just think it's going to end up being the same. So we're just going to go ahead and go with it. Okay, I'm going to try and give this to you the best way that I can and try and relay this information to you the best way that I can. Once again, Cancer, February 2021, money and career. We have the Tower card. This did pop out in pre-shuffle for this reading, and again, it's going through something. It's an unexpected situation that happens to fall on you, and it's pretty intense because it can completely change everything. Even if it's something that you were not wanting to change, life will come in and make sure that it gets changed. Okay, so I feel like for some of you kind of have this happening. There's a tower moment. It's something's crashing down. It's coming crashing down, and whether you like it or not, it's happening. Okay. Let's see what other cards we have for you, Cancer. Okay, cool. Okay. All right. So financially, I feel like you're doing okay. All right. I feel like you're doing okay. If some of you are doing unemployment, I feel like that's coming through for you well. If you do have a job, I feel like, or because some of you that I was reading through this was coming through that you had more than one job. One job might be doing well and one might not have been doing well. Okay, so that could also be an aspect in this reading as well. Now, I also have King of Wands in the reverse and then Seven of Swords, or excuse me, Seven of Wands in the reverse. So let's talk about these. I feel like this pertains to one of the jobs, a specific job that you have going on. Okay, so I feel, sorry, I know the sun is starting to come through. So one of your jobs is very artistic. It's involving, you know, the arts. It's involving agriculture, teaching, drawing, anything like that. Okay, tattooing, all of these things, and music. And so, but there's something where you feel like you've put a lot of time and effort, and it's like passion, but you didn't get back what you know, felt like you deserved with it. Okay. And this could be because of the pandemic, for the reason, obviously, I mean, that's killed, you know, so many industries. And a lot of people have had to switch jobs, and they've had to just completely do something that they normally never, ever did before. Opening up businesses, it's like, you know, what time more than ever to do an online business that's safer and you're at home. So anyways, I feel like you're going through very similar, you know, instances that are related to this. Okay. All right. So the next card I have is the Hanged Man. If you do have any new endeavors, any new businesses, a new job opportunity, anything like that that comes and presents itself to you, Cancer, be very mindful of these things. Make sure that you're, you know, looking at every single situation at every angle. Read the fine print if you're signing any contracts. If you do decide to go into business with someone new, or just in general, someone with family, make sure that you're, you know, just extremely mindful of the entire situation and the entire solidarity of everything. Make sure you're looking at everything from every single direction. Have, you know, eyes in the back of your mind. Okay, that's what I want you to do. All right. Let's look at the Tower and see why the Tower is here. I want to clarify that for you, Cancer. Let's see why the Tower's here. This is for Cancer. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so it's a loss of a job with that Tower. You do feel left out in the cold, but I feel like the loss of the job didn't happen in February. I think it happened before February, but you're still feeling the wrath of this. You're still feeling, the repercussions. It still has its trickle effects, all that sort of stuff going on. But it is a loss. Like I said, I feel like you had to stop doing a particular thing because something happened. Okay. You're not feeling super awesome inside. I feel like you do have these moments of sadness, these bits and spouts of sadness, and they kind of take over. Sometimes I feel like what you do is I feel like you try and put people in your life to fill voids, okay, and loneliness. All right. So, no judgments, but the tarot just wanted me to say that I do feel like you do involve a lot of people in your circle to avoid feeling lonely. All right, so let's go ahead and see if the tarot has any advice cards for you, Cancer. This is going to be for February 2021. Let's see if the tarot has any advice cards for you. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Be really mindful, like I said, of contracts and working with people, okay? So you're going to have an opportunity where it's going to present itself to you with other people, opening up a new business. Maybe a new business is thinking about having another person come into their circle and they're thinking about having it be you, etc., etc., okay? But just be really, really careful. Do your homework. I don't know what it is, but it's like making me clench my teeth almost, just like, ugh, pay attention. All right. Let's see if there's any more advice cards for you, Cancer, for February. The Emperor in the reverse. All right. So, this is the daddy card. All right. So, I feel like, you might be trying to rely on other people to help you get through this moment in time. It seems to me like this is not any better, honestly, than the first reading that I did for you. So I'm almost just torturing myself even worse. But you're trying to get through a really tough time right now, and I totally get that, and I see this happening. And I think that you realize that you ask, for help a lot. You could ask your parents for help. You could ask your grandparents for help. And I think you're actually finally maybe coming to a point where you realize that you should just try to actually be able to help yourself. Okay. I don't think you should go and run to your, parents every time, something doesn't go your way financially and you need financial backup. You've got to learn how to financially back up yourself. Okay. You're not taking care of yourself to the fullest of your abilities to where, you're fully set. You're not. All right. You might be looking for that. You might be on the trajectory of trying to find that, but you're not there yet. All right. Let's see if there's any more advice cards for Cancer for February 2021. Any more advice cards for Cancer? Oh, 10 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so it's coming to this completion. This is a really hard card because, you're going to have to eventually just give up on something. Something's going to give up on you. It's ran its course, basically, okay? This is one of the same cards that came up in the prior reading. So, it's climbing up through the numbers and the trajectory. We have 3, we have 5, we have 7, we have 10. So we are moving up in these numbers, okay? So correlation with a work aspect. I feel like you're in a messy, really tricky situation, all right? Financially, you might be doing okay, but I feel like one of your jobs is lacking. I feel like you have more than one job, and one of those jobs is like really on the verge of pretty much being done if it isn't done already. Now, the advice for you is to try to allow, this to run its course. You're going to have to let this kind of go and be what it is so that you can then move into a new endeavor. And I think for some of you, you would like to. You would like to move into something new. I think you're testing the waters. You might even be like, I'm going to try a whole new career. I'm going to try and do something completely different than I ever have before. So I definitely see that happening for you guys as well. Let's see if there's any more messages at all, just in general. This is for February 2021 for Cancer. Is there any more messages at all, just in general? We have Page of Swords. Okay, so this is in the reverse. If you have been waiting for any emails from anybody, any phone calls, any text messages, be sure to stay by the phone. You definitely have been using social media to outreach on things, to connect with people, network with people, to try and get work. You might even have to use social media. You might need to try to start using social media more in a better aspect, or computers, to up your business, up your ante. Okay, so for instance, like social media is huge now. So if you had a good social media following, you'd have more clients if you actually put in the work for your social media, things like this. So I see you like sort of just lacking on these things. I think that you have just been sort of lazy, or haven't had time, or haven't had the energy, whatever your excuses are, or whatever the reason may be, is that you need to kind of reevaluate your situation. I think you just need to really reevaluate exactly what your plan is, where you're going, what you're doing. So this is a really weird reading. I don't really know how I feel about it. If it resonated for any of you guys, that's great. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated for you. If you think that this reading would benefit someone you know, please share it with them, because we do like sharing on this channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys again on the next one. If you guys do want to see your love and relationship readings, I do have those up as well. So just go ahead and look through my videos and you'll find them. Thank you so much for your time. If you guys are subscribed, thank you so much for supporting me, and I will see you guys again very soon. Take care.